Tonight, we're broadcasting live from Connor, Oakland.
Everybody to Bay Royal Zoom Room Podcast. We're about to get things started. We're celebrating birthdays today. We'll get into that in a minute. But let's take this time. You probably got your cigars already lit, ready to smoke, ready to hear this conversation. We definitely got some good guests. And before I actually go into that, definitely continue to follow us. For those that don't know about Bay Royal, check out our website. All the details are there. We just help unite a network of cigar aficionados in the Bay Area as well as everywhere else. You know, we've been networking and utilizing this time for the past 4 months to do it. So let's continue it. This is our 19th session. So, so tonight we're doing something a little different. It's an amazing, authentic Cuban parlor and cafe in Oakland, California. You got to check it out. I got the owner right here, Yusuf. So, Yusuf, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
The good old days, it was 4 to 6. We had a live band, and then from 6 to 10, we had a DJ, and it's all Cuban salsa-based music. And we did that on Sundays. But you could kick back on the sidewalk and smoke with no one bothering you, really.
And that was always cool. The diversity of different music, different nationalities coming in. I know the Salsa Sundays has been off the hook. It's popping too. Like my favorite part is like, hey, if I'm running around town, I want to see what's going on. I usually pass by Kana. I see a bunch of crowded people that's in the front, the music is blasted. I'm hyped. I'm ready to get out, park, join in. It's like cracking. Today's my birthday also, Yusuf, like I said. And we're celebrating your birthday. Make some noise, blow some smoke.
Blow some smoke.
God damn it.
I want to know what people smoking though. That's my thing. What are we smoking out there? Can we get a little?
We're going to get into that in a minute.
My bad.
But the thing is that we also have a special guest from actually several special guests from the Atlantic Cigar Experience. You might know it as the Ace, Cigar Mike, the founder. We have some ambassadors, as well as some vendors and participants sharing the hype and the lifestyle and culture and industry, everything, what it's all about. It's an ultimate week of entertainment, cigar education, fun, fellowship, boutique brands, spirits, cocktails, tasting, music, fashion, more. I mean, it's going down next month, September 21st through the 27th.
Is that in Atlanta?
That's in Atlanta.
Okay.
And
in
so,
ATL.
in the ATL.
Where the players dwell.
It's called the Ace. So, ladies and gentlemen, put a thumbs up, blow some smoke for our guest tonight. We're about to turn it up. So thank you, Mr. Mike, Cigar Mike. Y'all make some noise. Y'all blow some smoke. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you being here. How you doing?
Hey, Ron.
Yes, sir.
I got something for you.
What you got for me?
You keep getting fly. Look at this. See, you keep getting flyer and fly on me. I had to go get some equipment.
Oh, I see you, brother. You're stepping up. You brought it out smooth. I see you.
It was either this or a hat. The hat was more than this, so I got this.
Man, it looked like you about to freestyle or something, man. I mean, we got some producers in the building. You never know who's listening.
I know you might have like 340 or sway in there or something. So
hey, you never know, bro. You never know.
I'm almost 50. I'm trying to get on though.
You mic'd up, brother. You might. We're gonna have to start a recording session.
It was really good, man.
Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you once again. You're no stranger to Bay Royal Cigar Network. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, September 21st through the 22nd. I've really been kind of low key, man. I haven't done anything in probably like the last 5 months, almost 6 months. So I've been just taking that time to gear up and get ready. I've been having to kind of retool events to be able to accommodate social distancing, that type of thing, and still make it so people can come out and have a good time.
You're celebrating the Leos tonight.
That's right. Happy birthday, brothers. Happy birthday, my man.
Since we're doing that, please join us and take a shot with us every 15 minutes. I need somebody to
we're going to do it like that?
We're going to do it like that, brother.
Hold on, where's Mike J at? I see Mike J at. Where's Mike J at?
Hey, finish this. So what you tell everybody?
We know how to do this.
I'm not sure if you guys are up on this, but this is Avalon. It's a 60. It's a double cast.
Oh, yes.
You up on that, Big Mike?
Oh man, I'm a Bunga fan. We're gonna give Candace the clock.
If you down, let's put
And they say you got the clock. So every 15 minutes.
I see a few of y'all.
I'm old school. I'm solo company tonight.
Please introduce the team.
Cigar Crew founder, my man Deion Jones, is one of the brand ambassadors. He's rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Me and Deion been A1 since day one. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy on here, Don Robinson, Cigar Porn, is gonna be here representing. Of course, y'all see the other picture over there. All these pictures of people. Kenyatta, one of my main guys, the manager over here, Paradise Island Cigars. You know, my ace, my Scotch guru, Eric Black Star Line. You know what I'm saying? He keep me abreast.
Hey, yeah.
Keep me abreast of all that.
Black Star Line, man. Shout out to Black Star Line.
Yeah, right. And I just, I've just got a host of people that just been really, down. They rock with me like super hard. We got a housewife of Clarksville over there representing, doing her thing. We got Felicia and Amber. You know, they do their thing. Where's Terry with the cigar pick? Bella Cigar Picks. She's here. My man G representing the G spot in Memphis, Tennessee. You know, Big G is here. I see my man Cliff, Chi-Town, Dollar Bill. Give a country boy nothing. What up, Cliff? You know what I'm saying? My man Todd. Yeah, Todd talks way too much. Keep his mic off. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I appreciate everybody coming out.
That's hot, man. Hey, what year did I'm gonna call it Ace?
Yeah.
So what year did Ace start?
Ace started in 2017.
Okay, 2017.
Yes.
Okay. How has it grown?
Well, the concept is simple. Like I never, I got a lot of people from out of town that come in and they rock with me, man. We have an amazing time. But the event was not created for that purpose. It was created for the people who live in Atlanta, for us just to be able to not have to pick a night. You know, we're gonna do what we do the whole time, kind of like a festival, or when you go out of town on vacation or something, you get to go to all these different spots. So I was like, I'm just gonna rock out for a week, you know what I'm saying, and have a good time. So every day I wake up, you know what I'm saying, I hit the block. We go and do what we call a pop-up, but we go to a different brick and mortar every day. You know, we get on Facebook Live. We just announce the fact that we're there hanging out. If they want to do cigar specials or something like that, they can. But it's really just to support them. And then we go and do the actual event, and then we do an after party. So I think I've done as many as 17 events in that 7-day period.
That's dope, man. So, I mean, you said you have a lot of people that's coming in from out of town. Like, what's the demographics like? And is your clientele growing from like other states still? Because you connect with a lot of people usually everywhere.
Well, it's still like we do have interest. I got a lot of people who rock with me even on the West Coast. The cigar firm, those cats out in LA, and Antoine. Debonair Cigars down on La Brea. Derek, those cats, they rock with me real heavy. Cigar Gurus out of Las Vegas, Sweet Lou and Jazz. They real heavy with me. All my people in Houston, Attica, Kevin, Texas Cigar Aficionados, Houston Cigar Alliance. They rock with me. It's just a lot of cool people. GTG. A lot of people coming from DMV, a lot of people coming from Chi-Town. That's the weekend that we're gonna beat up on the Bears. See, look at Cliff. Do not unmute Cliff. Do not unmute Cliff. We're gonna kick Chicago's ass. But we're gonna show them such a good time that they ain't gonna mind it. They're gonna be like, man, you know what? We'll take that L. Can we come back next year, please? So yeah, we really gonna. Oh, there's Brandy. This is another brand ambassador. Her cigar closet out of Chicago. Yeah, she'll be down here for that ass whipping too. You know what I'm saying? Chicago's not gonna win. Sorry.
No
she fake. She ain't even a Chicago fan anyway. So I don't know.
Break down each day and what goes on.
All right. So I told you about Monday. So Tuesday, last year I probably made the biggest mistake of my life. I wanted to do something fun and funny, so I said I'm gonna do a roast. But I couldn't think of who could take that heat. And my boy Old School looked at me and he was like, "You." He's like, "Everybody love you, but they gonna light you up." And I was like, "Hey man, and everybody who knows me, they ain't never day I don't want the smoke. Bring all the smoke." And man, they lit my ass up, bro. I mean, it was horrible, man. It was horrible, but it was funny. Big shouts out to everybody who participated in that. Big shout out to Eric Espinoza from Espinoza Cigars. Eric's a really good friend of mine, and he actually flew to, and I thought he was going to come and work the city, and he really didn't have time. So he flew to Atlanta Tuesday, did the roast Tuesday night, and flew out Wednesday morning. So real big shouts out to him, man. I really appreciate him and the whole team at Espinoza Cigars. So that was real big. So this year we're not going to do a roast. I'm never doing that again. So don't look forward to it. But we are doing a comedy show. So we have Uptown Comedy Corner on Tuesday night. Headline Marcus Combs is one of the comedians that will be there. But we'll have probably 4 comedians there. So it'll be a full night of comedy that night. Wednesday night is going to be Havana Nights. So Latin music, like we do mojitos, Cuba Libres, caipirinhas, it's the whole theme. So, put your dancing shoes on, you know what I'm saying, brush up on your Espanol and have a good time. Thursday night is typically meet the brands. And I usually have, we started out having 2 to 3. This year we're going to have 6 different boutique brands out there representing their product and giving people an opportunity to come and have some one-on-one engagement with the owners of these lines. Friday we're doing I appreciate it. Friday we're doing a Davidoff event. Last year was my first year doing one with them, and it was really successful, man. We had too much fun. I see Cliff over there smoking that late hour right now, but Glenn Levitt came out and showed love. I got to actually debut the Glenn Levitt 14 that year. So we did, Glenn Levitt 14, Glenn Levitt 12. We did it in the Davidoff store. That was amazing. So we're going to do another event. The Davidoff store is actually too small. So we're going to do another event with Davidoff, but it'll be at an outside location, but it'll be a Davidoff event. And then Saturday morning is the golf tournament.
I got a question. So,
sure.
It's tough right now. A lot of people not traveling, COVID-19, What do you think is going to happen for your event? Is that something that you're worried about? Because, I know I would love to go. I want to go. But, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what do you have to say for those that are coming? What is going to be maybe the rules and regulations that you have where people feel safe, and they're getting together with other people?
Well, none of my events, and it doesn't matter what the regulations say because we are pretty open. None of my events will we be using more than 50% of the capacity of the venue. There'll be sanitation stations there. There'll be masks. Of course, it'll be hard to have smoke and drink through a mask, but we will still have masks on hand. The tables and chairs. We went through, all the venue, and we're gonna set up everything in social distancing. So it's some people think it's irresponsible just to do the event, but on the other hand, me as a marketer and promoter, it's also irresponsible for me not to do it because these people want to come out. They're going to go somewhere. They're going to engage with people, and for me not to provide that, all I can do is provide it in a manner that we've taken, that I feel like we've taken every precaution to be as safe as humanly possible, and people still be able to, achieve their goal of doing. There's so very few things that as older people that we get to do. It's not a lot of jazz. It's not a lot of blues. It's just not a lot, even pre-COVID. So as cigar smokers, when we find something like, we can go and we can listen to music, we can smoke cigars, we can have the drinks that we like, what I'm saying, and enjoy people who are like-minded, to take that away from them is a hard thing because there are very few of these type of events per year. And when things are closing down, it's like, oh man, we ain't gonna be able to do that in 2021. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So,
I mean, I mean, you making me feel bad. I'm out here in Cali, and I'm like being all sensitive, about an event. You like, hey, I feel it's a responsibility. I'm like, oh shoot, I haven't
so
done it.
no, bro. So let me say this, man. And I mean, and this is me being 100% transparent. In the event that my events do not go on, I will be available for any and everybody who comes to Atlanta, and I will take you around, and we will still have an amazing time. The reason I haven't released prices or anything like that is because I don't want people to commit finances. I don't want to have to worry about, people's deposits and all that. You can get your hotel money back. You can get your flight money back. You know what I'm saying? But you and I know as marketers and promoters, once people have started prepaying for stuff, we're using those funds to get the tables, to get the chairs, to get the lights, to, pay the band. And then I have to go through the process of trying to get all of that back and get these people their money back. So instead of doing that, we're just going to release everything at a later date.
Yes, sir. It's time to drink. Hey, it's time for that shot.
We got to drink.
Yusuf, brother, what's up? Join us. Get a glass, something.
Yeah.
Man. Everybody. So we got
I'm running low.
Training Allen. Yes. You know what? Tell everybody who you are. I do remember you because I did go to your office service. So you started out there and tell everybody what's up. We're going to take a shot. You got a glass. Hold it up. Let's do this, man. Shout out to all the Leos. Happy birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Amber, Sarah. Who else's birthday? Happy birthday.
Hey, shout out to Corey.
Shout out to Corey. Corey's birthday, too? What's going down?
So, Marketing King. Yes, sir. Oakland, California. Shout out, man. So he's never smoked a cigar.
Never smoked a cigar.
Okay, you like
it. Man.
Right, maybe one day.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But I think it's cool how y'all smoke.
Okay.
I think it's Michael Jordan gave me a pack.
So Michael Jordan gave him a pack of cigars and you didn't smoke it.
Nah.
What them damn cigars at?
Disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
We was in the club. We was at the we was at the Kentucky Derby. He gave me like a packet of 20.
Now Michael don't just give shit away.
Nah, he's stingy. Michael Jordan know he's stingy, by the way. So I took it and I split it in half. So I split it in half. He was like, yo,
you fucked up right there. You know that, right? You know you done fucked up, right?
Yo, he had the illest.
Jahar.
He looked at
table
me
talk.
Like, I was like,
hey, he was like, get his ass out of here.
But I like what you're doing.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Then I want to know, what's your favorite day of the week?
Is probably like Wednesday. Think about it.
Good week.
Yeah.
I want to actually meet some of your ambassadors. Now I know you got Elegant Plume, you got Herb Cigar Closet, you got Dion. Shout out to Dion. I do remember Dion, and then also Will Watts. And then
don't get a goddamn bear.
All-Star Cigars, Cigar Point. I mean, you got a list of different people. But what I want to do is I want to talk to them real quick. So let's go to her Cigar Closet, because I know she's here and she's an ambassador for you. So what I do, I got a question. How are you? Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. Thank you for joining us. I want to know a little bit about you.
My name is Brandy, and I'm from Chicago. Besides my 9-to-5 job, I do work at a cigar lounge as almost like a consultant, pretty much helping with ordering the cigars, advertisement. I also help out Eric from Black Star Line with promotions and reposting.
Shout out to Eric.
All of his products. I'm not a Bears fan. I'm an Eagles fan. Get that right, Mike.
I did say you wasn't.
Pray for y'all, man.
Stop it. She's a thug.
I see Cliff. Okay. Anyway, basically, I'm only going to be there for the weekend if COVID lifts up and it allows us to do this event. And I'm coming in pretty much just to support Mike, make sure the word gets out to all of my followers. I have some that live in Atlanta. I have family there also. So it's pretty much helping him with that and in his events. What
She'll
else
also
you
be
mention?
providing security. She's very tall.
Security.
She'll be providing
Lord,
security.
oh man, so hey, I got my folks right here, Harwell. Say what's up to everybody.
What's up, good people? How you guys doing today?
What's good, bro?
Good.
Hope everybody's well and blessed.
No doubt.
Salute
Oh,
to
we
you.
heard that.
Thank you for being a part of Ace, holding it down, hold that security down,
I got
Thank
it.
you,
Thank you.
man.
and the marketing, I see you.
She did it all.
Hey, is Dion on the call?
Dion.
Yeah. Okay, I see him.
Dion, wake up.
What's going on, Dion? Hey,
Wake up, Dion.
thank you, brother. I
What's
appreciate
going on,
it, man. How you doing, bro? What's new?
Hey man, I'm doing great, doing great. Pleasure being on your show. You know, always. Hey, shout out to Ron for now changing his time of the show because at the very beginning, you know, we passed bedtime. But I still stick it in for you, my brother. You know, love support my fellow brother. Like I said, it's an honor to be one of the chosen brand ambassadors for the ACE experience. When Mike came to me, Mike asked me to be a brand ambassador. When little do he know, when he came to me and was talking about it, I already said yes in my head already. So it's a no-brainer. That's my guy. It was already a yes, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my guy, 100 grand, man. You know, he's a good friend. Also, you know Ron as well. He's a good mentor as well. When you're in this, when you're trying to do something, you know, you just got to put him on retainer. That's the only thing. Got to put him on that retainer. You know, which I'm glad I got that retainer. You know, but my background, most people don't know, out here in Memphis, Tennessee. Started a group a while. It's going on close to over 10 years now, called the Cigar Crew. The group was to be a group of brothers and sisters, as a sister league to engage with everybody. And what happened, it spread from Memphis to several different cities across the country. And our main purpose is to uplift the culture itself and also be a supporter of the brick and mortars, cigar events. As of right now, during this COVID season right now, we're being more supportive to our Zoom shows that we have going on.
Yes,
and
tell
like I
us about
said,
that. I mean, you guys are doing some great things, man. You guys also have a Zoom podcast. You've been doing it for a while. You've had some excellent guests. Tell everybody a little bit about it.
well, in transparency, just like you, it can be a headache, but it's also satisfactory as well. You know, but
Absolutely. We'll definitely talk offline. Cigar Table Talk, welcome to the call, man. Why don't you tell everybody who you are and what you're bringing to the table, man, for the event ACE.
First of all, happy birthday, brother.
I'll be saying the same.
Thank you. Salute. Salute. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking, man. I'm drinking. I was drinking some wine, man. It's going now, man. We finished the bottle.
Nothing wrong with that. That's my wine bottle. I'm going to turn it around the other side.
Well, I'm on Table Talk. I do a podcast. I do a podcast with all the boutique cigars, or black boutique cigars, or the black, anything black, man. That's what I do, man. I had Dion on the show. I had a couple of people on the show. Eric, her cigar closet is coming up. Back. But that's what I do, man. I just have a podcast representing our black people and what we bring to the table, man.
That's dope, man. Where you from?
I'm from New York, man. New York.
New York in the building. What part of New York?
Brooklyn, the best part.
Okay, Brooklyn. Shout out to BK, man. We got to definitely connect. I think we ought to also do a little podcast together in the future and have a special guest, make it entertaining. Let's definitely communicate offline, and we'll talk more about that. What I want to do is Cigar Mike.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, we got to take a drink. We got to take a drink.
Gotta take a drink. No,
And it says it's time to take a drink.
Is it? Really?
That's it. That's it. Just got to
All
take
right,
a drink.
Yeah, he
15
got
minutes.
the bottle. He got
All right, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When we drink, here's the thing. When we drink, we can't ask questions. When Candy say drink, we drink.
All right, I got you, brother.
Oh, you just switched over to the apple lower now?
Bam. All right.
I thought you was a McKellen guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm there too. But you know, hey, blessed, man. It's our birthday. I feel privileged right now. Hey, salute. Happy birthday, Leos.
That way.
Salute.
That way.
Salute. What cigar do you have right now?
I'm smoking the Casa Fernandez Miami.
Nice.
Eric, you know about that.
You enjoy that?
Come on, man. Come on, man. For those of you who don't know, the Arganosa leaf is if you're a Warwick fan, that's where that comes from. So my man Eric, who happens to be and he announced last week, to my great pleasure that he'll be a part of Atlanta Cigar Experience. So if you can, let's unmute Eric.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring. So for those that don't know, you gotta know. For one, we had a special guest last week here on Bay Royal. That was Eric, Black Star Line. If you want to see the interview, please check it out on YouTube or go to www.bayroyalcn.com. And let's bring Eric in real quick.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, brother. Fantabulistic. I'm very thankful
no doubt.
for the year, man. You know, thank you. Did you get a chance to see that interview?
Yeah, I checked it out. It was dope.
It was dope. What was your favorite part?
I mean, all of it, dude. It was no part that was really.
Look, you said all of it. Look, I'm gonna be honest. My favorite part was when you was breaking down like what you do to martial arts, and then it said zoom, and then when you said Shaolin, and then Wu-Tang Clan popped up. All that. Thank you for being a part of it again tonight, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Smoking tonight, brother.
I am smoking the Black Label Trading Company Deliverance.
Nice.
Yeah. So I rock with James Brown a little bit, so I smoke his stuff.
Tight.
Yeah, and like Mike was saying, he's smoking that Casa Fernandez. That's from my home, one of my home factories, Aganorsa. So the strength is in the leaf with Aganorsa. So everything that comes out of Aganorsa, damn near everything is dope from seed to ash. So that's why he's talking about the Warwich, and that's why Warwich is sold out now. Thanks to everybody that supported us, because Warwich is a hell of a stick.
I smoked all the mines. You cannot get. I need some more, man. So I might have to hook it up. That's Hey, so what I want to do too, I want to add. What are you gonna? I know you're gonna be going to the Ace.
Yeah.
So are you going like the whole week? What days will you be there? And where will you be?
I'm trying to be there the 23rd through the 27th, which is a Wednesday through a Sunday. So if I could have made it down there earlier, I would have. But I still got to do physical therapy throughout the week, so I got to try to knock those therapy sessions out before I can leave. So if I'm not there Wednesday, I'll be there Thursday. So one of the two. So it just depends.
Any special cigars you'll be hosting and having with you, or what would you have with you?
I'll have El Milagro in the Robusto size. That's the ones from El Titan de Bronze. So I'll have those two with me. The red line and the blue line is a few people smoking those right now that mentioned them in the chat. I'm waiting on Aganorsa because they've been rolling my Robusto versions of the Warwich. So the Robusto version of the Warwich is the one that we sold 415 of in 4 hours in Fort Worth. So if you like that Corona box press, you probably really like the Robusto, because people are saying that one's even better than the Corona box press. So hopefully if they have it to me in time, I'll have that down there as well.
Well, see, the problem with you, Eric, is you so far away, man. I can't get to the distribution moment. So I'm going to have to just cash after you my whole lot. And so you can just send me something all the way down to California, Because I had to share with my brother, my good brother over here, to make sure he had some. And next thing I know, I don't have any more. And then I smoked the coffee literally today.
Okay.
The coffee version. And I had that one. And I said, man, this ain't fair. This brother's so far away to have to get some cigars. So I'm going to reach out to you personally and make that happen. Because I appreciate your offer.
Yeah, you got my number, brother. You got my number. Hit me. So I'll also be bringing my new infused. I have a peach cognac in a 6x60. And then I got a Apple Crown Royal one that I'm bringing as well, along with the vanilla bourbon that everybody's been going crazy over. So I'll have those infused ones with me as well.
So you guys need to be there at ACE, man. Atlanta Cigar Experience, September 21st through the 27th. It's going down. Thank you, man.
No doubt.
We connect, man. We're going to do it live, brother, out here in the Bay Area.
Man, I can't wait, brother. We can do it.
Got to.
Yeah.
So,
Appreciate you,
Mr. Mike.
For sure.
You know, is there anybody else that I can unmute that is part of the event that wants to share something?
Well, I got my man Don Rob, Cigar Porn. He's on here.
What's going on, man? Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Oh, yes. I remember my guy right here. He jumped on before. Cigar Porn in the building. Salute.
Yes, salute.
Party going on. Yeah.
Hey, I had a party.
Had a whole party.
Y'all was bragging, man. Shoot. Hey, I can't wait till all this over, man. This is gonna be on.
So it's gonna be crazy, man.
Oh, man.
So the good part is, man, I got everybody on here. I know Don, man. We've been rocking for probably the better part of 10 years.
And yeah, it's like it's over 10.
Over 10, and I've been just meaning to say that I never liked you, Don. I never really liked you.
Don,
hey, the feeling's mutual.
Hey, you know what? I'm curious, Don. How much money you made off these cigar porn shirts, man? I mean,
dude, man,
what's good?
Hey,
we rocking. Buying new cars.
We rocking. Really,
really, everywhere, brother. Shout out to everybody. It's a hashtag, man, real hashtag.
We out here hustling, man. We grinding. We trying to be number one. That's it, man. I'm well over probably about 10,000 shirts right now. Real talk. Backpacks.
Excellent.
Lighters,
book bags, lighters, golf bags. We just introduced that women's swimsuit. That's hot, man. We got it. So we just rocking and rolling. So we're gonna be down there.
All your cigar shirts, cigar porn shirts, are they online only, or is it at stores? You know,
well, you can go to cigarporn.com. But if you in LA, Houston, Dallas, Tampa, of course, Atlanta, you got your local reps, and you can get one from them from the trunk of their car, pretty much. So I mean, I always roll with my.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I always have merchandise on me, so you see me, you already know I got the backpack. I keep the trap in the car. You want a shirt?
Got the trap. Keep the trap.
I'm just saying, I keep the trap in the car.
So we can buy from the website.
Yeah. You go to the website, man.
Are you gonna be there the whole
all week?
All week.
He doesn't really have a choice. He doesn't really.
Mike, do you have a website? Do you have anything where people can log on and like have an itinerary of what you're doing, like Monday through Sunday?
We're gonna publish everything on Facebook and also my Instagram page, cigar_Mike. Gonna run it like that, and then we have a new website that's coming in about 20 days. It's the Cigar Mike Experience. So it'll be, not just that. It'll be I'm doing some events in Vegas during Big Smoke and stuff for Art Basel as well. So it'll be all that type of stuff. And then, of course, all my affiliates like yourself, Cigar Crew, they'll all be listed on that website.
And hey, thank you, Cigar Porn. Y'all give it up, man. Make some noise.
Thank you again.
Continue to hustle, brother. I love what you're doing, man. I love the logo. Cigar Porn is off the hook. All right, hey Terry, how you doing? Welcome to the call. Tell us what you're.
Hey guys, how is everybody?
Oh,
good. How you doing? Welcome.
Good. Say what, Mike?
No, and also can you unmute Housewife of Clarksville?
Housewife from Clarksville.
She's the one that looks like
she's like no.
She's like an extra in a George Michael video. That's her. It's too late.
She's shaking her head.
Yeah. So she's created a special T-shirt for me, and Terry from Bella, she'll be down here. She makes some amazing cigar picks.
Yep.
And she's bringing her. She's bringing her talents to Atlanta. So I mean, I really feel like
check me because I have the cap and chain attached.
I'm
sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
My light keeps going off.
I got like an all-star team. You know what I'm saying? Of just people that I'm lucky and blessed enough to be around, and everybody is more than willing to come down and support. So yeah. So Terry, tell us about your amazing cigar picks, other than the one you have in your hand.
Other than the one I have in my hand, well, yes. I do custom, and that's our biggest clientele right now. People who look at my site, they're wanting to put different beads, or they might want something like a sports logo. Sorry, my light keeps going out on me. It's a motion sensor. They might want their favorite sports team. They might want their favorite, whatever they're about. So all you have to do is contact me on Instagram, and we'll talk through the design. And then if I can get the beads, we're having a little trouble with some of our manufacturers just because of COVID and because of the postal system. But if we can get the beads that you want, then we'll make your pick for you. We'll customize it. And again, the specialty is the cap is attached by this little chain. So you have a cap, and you'll never lose the cap. And that was the whole reason behind me making the picks, because I got tired of losing my caps.
So she connected them like a wallet, like it's chained to you. And then real housewife, because she's extra petty. So I don't know if I can say that.
I know you did not. I'm not extra petty.
That's it. Hey,
Yeah.
Ron, if you could go in and change her name to Petty LaBelle, that'd be good. So
Petty LaBelle, that's dope.
So listen. So I told you they came out with a shirt last year for the roast, and there was only probably about 20 of them made. And I don't know if I can say this, or you have to edit it. So the shirt says "Cigar Mike ain't shit," which I was the first one to put one on. So I wear mine proudly. So the Real Housewife has so graciously endeared herself to create another shirt that says "Cigar Mike still ain't shit." Atlanta Cigar Experience 2020.
It's true.
But she'll be down here doing some custom shirts, and she's actually doing the official. She doesn't know this yet. She's doing the official Atlanta Cigar Experience shirt.
Well, let's hear.
Okay, happy birthday!
Yes, a happy birthday!
Thank you. Hey, it's almost that time. Hey, did we pass it?
It is.
Time to
No,
do
she
it.
just did it. It's time to turn up.
It's time to drink.
Gotta go after it. Hey, let's go
do it.
I'll pour some more, and we're gonna shout it out, man. Hey, it's my birthday. Don't mind me today. This is a different type of session. Look, hey, happy birthday, Leos. Put them up.
My birthday is May 27th.
May 27th.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that due to COVID, I had a 12-city tour planned. We're gonna have an amazing time, but I'm gonna make up for it next year. It'll be my 50th birthday, so get your passport together. We're working on doing Dominican Republic.
Yes,
it's going down. Hey, you're getting all the secrets, right? Hey, how do you do this, man? Because there's a lot of information coming out. See, I'm gonna be getting phone calls like, you didn't tell me that you were gonna do this. You didn't tell me who was the official T-shirt vendor. Shouts out Corey. What's up, Corey? Corey,
hey,
my man.
Anybody else that you have on the call that you want me to bring out?
I gotta bring out my man. So we do two at a time. Got two of my guys. Yada. He's over here. I'm actually in Paradise. He's been so kind as to keep it open late. We're the only two in here right now. And my man Greg over at the G Spot in Memphis.
G Spot, what's good? How you doing? What will you be doing at 8?
What's good, brother? Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And everybody else who's been celebrating the birthday.
Salute.
And everybody else who's not celebrating the birthday.
Shout out to Corey too, man, watching. Corey, happy birthday, brother. I wish you were here, man. What's up? So you're gonna be there the whole week, G?
Yes, sir.
Dope.
Party and fun. That's it. Party and fun and relaxation for me. That's it. No work.
So, Mike, for anybody that has a cigar, that wants to participate now or even in the future, like, how do they benefit if they have a cigar company?
If you have a cigar company, so for many years, I first went to the, back then it was the RTDA, and it was in New Orleans in probably 2008. And I started inviting boutique brands to come to Atlanta because Atlanta was a very, very boutique, poor space. So there's a lot of cigars that I smoked at that event. I'm like, I'm never going to see these again. So I started inviting people to come to Atlanta. We take them around, tour them, try to help them get in shops and stuff like that. So the ACE is an opportunity for me to invite more people here. I do have the ear of a lot of the venues here. I knew a lot of these people, before they had cigar stores or before they had cigar bars, clubs, or what have you. So I'm able to invite people here and say, hey, this is, the owner, this is the manager. It's a real introduction. So it's not a cold call. So this event actually gives me the opportunity to introduce more people at one time, more new product, and just give people that engagement, so you're a new brand, you get to engage with the actual owner of a store, not just come in cold calling and, hey, I got a new cigar, can you please try it out? No, because we're bringing business. So
okay, so even if they have any other merchandise, they will benefit because they will be able to have an opportunity to have their product or whatever in their stores.
yes, this is pretty much this is a cigar bazaar. Anything cigar related, picks, hats, t-shirts, leather goods. My man Brian Noel, my man Brian from Michael Noel Leatherworks, he'll be there. He'll be a part of it. He makes some great custom leather accessories, so we'll have him there. Dollar Bill Cigar All Stars, Lanessa from Puff and Pretty, Big Boys cigars out of Tampa. Let me see, Kevin Brown, Conscious Cigars. So yeah, every cigar is not for everybody. True enough, but if you can expose enough people to enough stuff at one time, a lot of stuff gets it gets an opportunity that it wouldn't have had if you're just coming there individually. So, and it's in a party atmosphere. It's in a fun atmosphere.
How many people that you normally have seen in the previous year, and then how many people do you expect now?
So I can't really count individual numbers. What I can count is event numbers. So when we totaled up the events from last year, we saw almost 1,700 people.
Mm.
So that's, some of the same people are coming to events, and people were at 2, 3, 4 or more events, but that number floats somewhere between 1,700 and 2,000 people who attended events. That's in and out. That's in and out. A lot of people were coming and they came to another event. They came to another event, and I
have multiple events, and it's not just one day. That's what I love. We're not on that level yet out here. I want to talk a little bit about industry and culture. What's been a setback, and then now, what can you see moving forward by this whole COVID?
Well, one thing I see is the fellowship, the kind of communal aspect it's kind of reverted back to when I first started smoking. It was just, small groups of people just sitting around exchanging thoughts, ideas. Hey, somebody got a bottle, or hey, try this cigar, try that cigar. It just went back to a simpler time where we can be in the backyard. Hey man, I'm gonna throw some steaks on the grill. A few cats gonna come through, and we're gonna politic, and where everything is everything. So I think that it's brought a lot of people back to it, or brought a lot of people around to it who weren't exposed to that at first. They were just always going to the cigar bar, the cigar club, and now it's like, oh, okay, it's 8 people here, but I'm cool. We having some real good dialogue. We haven't, we're talking about some good stuff, and people are talking about business more. They're talking about finance more. They're talking about, stocks, bonds, annuities, how we're going to get this money, how we can better prepare ourselves. There's no way to prepare yourself for a pandemic. But what a lot of people looked up and said was, you know what, never again. Maybe I was spending a little too much money on this, or maybe I overbought on this or overbought on that. And a lot of astute people are now saying, you know what, I don't need this, I don't need that. I'm going to get down to the basics. I'm going to stack some cheese, and I'm going to make sure that I'm not caught in a position to where something like this, not that it'll happen for another 100 years, is going to affect me. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
So,
true.
I see more houses sold. I see more cars sold. I see more cigars sold.
Yeah.
I see, I've seen people really moving money. I'm hearing conversations on a daily basis about, yo, did you buy, and this in no way is this a suggestion or anything, but I'm hearing, hey, I just bought some more U.S. Steel. I sold my AMC. I did this. I did that, and then we're exchanging this information with each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's helping to better the culture. You know what I'm saying? So that's a positive thing that I can say. Candice says it's time to drink. That's exactly what she's good. You have to cash app you.
Hey,
here's to you, brother.
Thank you. Hey, put your drinks up. Salute all my Leos. Happy birthday. I see a huge demographic change in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, many new people have a love for cigars and are joining the culture. What would you like to see in the future? And do you think like huge cigar companies are going to change their marketing strategies? I mean, we're doing some things different now.
Well, effectively, a lot of big companies already have changed their marketing structures. Things that go on. So, and this is me being transparent. Because you smoke a cigar does not include you in the culture. That's just my feeling. There can be many people and you smoke a cigar. Some people have ulterior motives. Some people say, oh, well, this is going to better my business. And I'm going to go and smoke cigars and I'm going to sell cars and I'm going to do this and this, and I've had these conversations with people and I get labeled an asshole and I don't really care. But, one instance, there was a gentleman that came in and he bought a cigar and he's just walking around, but he's handing out business cards like Uno cards. He said, hey, man, buy your next car for me, man. Get your car for me. And I took the card, put it in my pocket. He came back around, yeah, man, and he had circled the room like 3 times. And he said, yeah, man, when you get your next car, you need to get it for me. I said, man, let me holler at you for a second. I said, I pulled my phone out, and I wasn't being braggadocious. I pulled my phone out, and I went to my contact list. And at that time, I had probably about 1,800 contacts in my phone. And I said, now, how many of them do you think sell cars? How many of them do you think sell houses? How many of them do you think sell insurance? I said, the primary difference between you and them, we've broke bread together. We've sat down. We've had a drink. We've had a smoke. You know what I'm saying? You coming in here passing out cards for me to come and buy a car. I could just pull up in front of the car lot at 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning and roll the dice like everybody else. So we have a familiar relationship. There are people, and I think everybody on here has the same story. You've seen this guy 6 months, 8 months smoking cigar. You never knew what he did. And then you got into a conversation. You're like, really? You do flooring? You know what? My wife was talking about redoing my basement. Hey man, why don't you come by and give us an estimate? So I take this very, very seriously when it comes to the culture of cigars. When you just say, oh man, I smoke and that, I smoke whatever, okay, that's fine. That's your option. You know what I'm saying? It's your money. But when you're smoking and you're looking, say, oh man, what are you smoking? Or I want to learn about this. I want to learn about that. Because the culture is not just about you smoking a cigar. It's a feel. You know what I'm saying? When you're sitting down and you want to be a part of this group because of the feeling, not because you think you need to be there or because you think you deserve to be there. Like, you know what? This feels good. And I want to understand what the actions are that go with this culture. If you go out and buy a Ferrari tomorrow, it doesn't make you a part of the Ferrari culture. There are guys that don't have Ferrari that are part of the culture. They can tell you about every Ferrari made. They can tell you every engine spec, every tire size that goes on every single one of them. That's part of the culture. So I don't smoke cigars just to say I smoke cigars. I don't care who knows I smoke a cigar. Just like I wouldn't care who knew I had a Ferrari. I bought the Ferrari for me. I bought the cigar for me. I drink whatever I drink, not for you, for me. If it's a $12 bottle of liquor or a $100 bottle of liquor. So there's a difference between people who smoke cigars and people who want to and are willing to be a part of the culture.
True.
Not part of the culture. The people who are on here are part of the culture. Why? Because we're taking time out to sit here and listen and maybe learn something new, smoke something new. Somebody said something about a new guys. I guarantee you that Avalor, somebody on there is going to go out and say, you know what? I'm going to try that. Ron was drinking it. It looks good. Somebody's going to try Eric's cigar. Somebody's going to buy a pick from Bella. That's what this is about.
Absolutely. Well said. A lot of times reps come to lounges and they promote their cigar. But it's events like yours, the ACE, that people are connecting. People are engaging. People are learning. And I think that's where a lot of these companies need to focus their energy too. What I want to do is I want to ask one more question and then we'll open up to some Q&A.
Sure.
Many people use social media to promote. It's a huge platform. However, we are restricted to promote anything cigar related. That's why cigar magazines are still in business. Is social media fading away, and is there any new platforms that's on a rise? Because I want to use some different stuff.
Well, I mean, my website is in creation to become its own platform, its own media platform, so that we can't lean away from the Facebook, the Instagram, and I mean, it's crazy because there's so many things that you can promote freely. You know what I'm saying? You can drink all you want. You can vape all you want. You know what I'm saying? But you light a cigar and all of a sudden you're public enemy number one. You know what I'm saying? So the onus is up to us. There are several means. I mean, I remember when nobody was using Facebook. Nobody was using Instagram. And it was basically the new companies or the boutique companies who realized that they had a following, and it's parallel to craft beer. So if you look at the craft beer industry, they were such a microcosmic portion of the industry that people didn't pay attention. The Anheuser-Busch's and stuff like that. But when they went to 2, 3, 5% of the overall business, they said, whoa, wait, we got to start buying up some of these companies. We got to get this little percentage of revenue back. The cigar industry's done the same thing. There are no, you can't meet Mr. Anheuser-Busch. You can't meet Augustus Busch. You can't shake his hand, but you can go to Unibrew and you can shake that person's hand. You can shake the master blender's hand if you go to Buffalo Trace or Uncle Nearest. You know what I'm saying? So in the cigar industry, the fact that you can meet Eric and shake his hand, or Eric Espinoza, Robert Caldwell, Jonathan Drew, that personal engagement is what's helping these brands to grow. And if you look at it, once that was noticed, that's when a lot of the big companies like General and Altitas, they might hate me for saying this, they started bringing on brand ambassadors, because we have to put a face behind this product. Okay, it's not the blender, it's not Mr. Romeo Julieta, but we're going to put a brand ambassador with it so that they can go out and they can engage with people. So that's part of the way that the industry has changed and adapted. But it was a lot of the smaller companies that did that first. Like I said, like Espinosa Cigars, Protocol, those guys who were out because they had to beat the streets, because they didn't have, $100,000 budget to give to, we won't mention any names, but certain cigar magazines. So we got to go and we can take that $100,000 and travel all over the country over the course of a year and meet thousands of people who say, hey, we like your product. Hey, we're going to follow you on Facebook. We're going to follow you on Instagram. Let us know when you have something new that comes out. And you got guys like, Cigar Dojo, Distinguished Ruffians, Barrel Burners. They keep culture alive because they keep you engaged with cigars. And that helps out a lot of the boutiques. And it also helps out the brick and mortars, because a lot of the stuff you can buy. So over the COVID, the big name stuff, you could pick that stuff up on the internet for almost pennies on the dollar. So people got so used to buying it. And this is something I will say, I predicted this. People bought so much of this stuff over the past 5 months. And okay, I'm just going to say names. All right, unfortunately, I'm not going to pay $15 for Oliva V. Milano when I've been buying them offline for the past 5 months for less than half of what a retailer could possibly sell it to me for. Mm-hmm. So what that does is, you could think of it as something negative when it's actually not. It positions the brick and mortars and the boutique guys to come in and say, hey, here's something, we're going to come into the store and you can't get this on the internet. You can't buy this online. So that's what's going to keep people engaged and coming into brick and mortars, not the stuff that they can buy online and have it shipped to their house. I mean, and this has had a major impact. If you look at JCPenney, Sears, Best Buy, Macy's, all these big box companies, they're folding, they're downsizing. Why? Because most people like the touch, and they got used to the touch. And I want to touch my washing machine. I want to touch my shoes, my clothes before I buy them. You couldn't do that for months. So people say, well, I need a washing machine and I can't go into a place and touch one, but they'll bring it right to my house. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just going to do that. So people got used to this almost agoraphobic lifestyle, you know, and people are wanting to break out, but you're not going to break out and spend more money. You're not going to break out and go, hey, I'm going to overpay for this, even though I've been paying, 45% of this cost for the last 5 months. So what's new? What can I buy that's new? What's another great cigar? Give me that. So that's one of the things. That's one of the ways that there's adapting to this whole COVID situation has been able to. There's been I guess a precipitating event to spur more boutiques to say, hey, let's push even harder to get out there. And they're pushing toward the brick and mortar stores, and the brick and mortar stores are going, ooh, wait a minute, we never had this and it's amazing product, so let's get this to our customers, because they're coming in and they're complaining about what we're selling these big box cigars for.
There's some brick and mortars that only buy from certain people, but we are the voices. Any last comments, any last words, final thoughts for anybody right now listening?
Well, again, I'd like to thank, first of all, big shouts out to Ron, man. I love and appreciate everything that you're doing. And it's as a promoter, a marketer, a brand, it's a very, very, very big thing when you can lend somebody your mic. You can only do that when you have, number one, confidence in the product that you put out, and confidence in the person that you're handing that microphone to, and knowing that they're going to uphold the reason that you gave it to them. So I really appreciate you and what you've done, and all the other guests and people that you've had on here. The other thing is I appreciate everybody who's come out to my events, who's reposted everything from cigars to, just things that I do, or me being in a certain place, hosting a certain event. I appreciate all of them, because I'm not a deity. I'm not a internet guy. I'm up front. I'm in your face. Let's smoke together. Let's drink together. Everybody knows I've been drunk all over the U.S. Ain't no news stories. Ain't no. I got a picture of Cigar Mike drunk. I got stopped.
Mike, I gotta stop you, bro. It's 8:30. That means what?
Wait. Makes you feel good.
Man, all the Leos. It's my birthday. It's a turn up.
That way.
I'm doing it like this. Hey, I didn't check his temperature, but I checked mine. You good?
Now, don't
it's
play
too late
me.
for that.
I work for the government. I said government. I get tested every week. So, unfortunately, I know I'm good.
There you go.
Government, you pass.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man. Leo. Happy birthday, baby. Hey, Yusuf. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We're right now broadcasting live at Kana Oakland. So I want to thank Kana, man, Oakland, for allowing us this platform.
I got to come there.
I got all the Cuban specials from Cuba, all the boxes he has. Beautiful presentation, man. This is beautiful. I wish you guys was here, man, so you could see everything else. But, salute, man. Happy birthday. What I want to do is open it up for a little Q&A. I know we're at 8:30, and I want to give everybody a chance. Amber, what's your question for Mike?
Okay, so I got a few questions. I do. So, Mike, I want to know.
Settle down.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I'm excited.
That's what it says, man.
I'm celebrating birthday. My birthday's the 17th. I'll be 30.
Happy birthday!
Hey.
Yes, but
celebrating at the G spot.
It's not a party. It's not a party.
I didn't say a party.
This is not.
I said you were celebrating there.
I'm not gonna be there. I'm just gonna drive by and end up there.
Hey, we're gonna carry this conversation so well. What's your question?
Yeah.
But anywho, Mike, so I have two best friends that actually don't really smoke cigars. And your event, what would you advertise it as for a new smoker, for them to come into the experience and get to know cigar culture and things like that? What would be your words for them so I can convince them to travel with me that weekend?
You know what? This is the greatest time in your life to become a smoker. There's so many seasoned smokers who will be around. Let me tell you one thing that I dislike. And by show of hands, how many people like jazz music? I love jazz. I love blues.
I love jazz. Oh, I used to.
Big Bird in the building.
I'm a drummer.
Hold on.
So
wait.
All my drummers.
Hold up. We got to. I'm gonna finish with Amber, but my big dog Sean Williams in the house. Mr. Cohiba. What's up?
Whoa. Sean Williams.
Hey, we can sidetrack. That's sidetrack.
Stop it. Sean Williams is in the building. Hey, so
hello, Sean.
We got Mr. Sean Williams in, the ambassador, the face of Cohiba Cigars in the building. What's up, Sean?
What's up? This is Cigar Mike's night. I'm just here to support him and you, Ron. So this is not like put me back into obscurity. I'm
hey, this is a birthday present, man. I mean, you are the ambassador.
Is it your birthday?
It's my birthday.
Joseph,
birthday.
Amber, Corey.
We celebrate all Leos tonight. All Leos.
All Leos. I don't have a Macallan. I'm doing a little Taconic straight bourbon out of New York. I hate to call something that's not from Kentucky bourbon, but they're classified as bourbon, but it's some good shit. So I'm gonna drink to my dude.
I'm gonna take a shout out, man, because you're on the call.
We're taking shots again. I'm here for that. Let's take shots again. Cheers.
Everybody, hey, raise your glass, man. We got Mr. Sean Williams in the building. Salute all my Leo.
Salute.
Cheers to that,
everybody. All right. I'm sorry, man.
Way.
You know, I feel blessed right now. I forgot where I was at.
No, you good. You good. I mean, this is a beautiful thing to see, man.
You at Kanye, man. You know where you at.
Wait.
I got one question for you, and that is, what is your favorite Cohiba?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah, you.
Your favorite one.
The new one.
So you just asked me which of my daughters is the favorite. That's kind of like
yeah. So, I realize that.
So in all honesty, man, you know, as you create cigars, and I've been doing it now for a decade and a half, it's like the newest one is always your favorite because it's the newest creation. So,
sure.
But you know, like I'll smoke cigars a day, and pound for pound, honestly, the Cohiba Connecticut, it was the first cigar that I smoked this morning. And then before I started my nightcap thing at 9 o'clock here, I smoked the Connecticut again. So that's one that I could smoke different times of the day because it stands up in the morning, it stands up at night. But I'm really, really loving the Royale. And again, I'm serious when I say this. I came on to support Mike. I'm not here to really talk about
Big Dog. We good.
So, but the Royale, I'm really, really, really digging right now, and that was it was a passion project, and that I wanted to do a Cohiba that was more thought out in its approach to being a Nicaraguan centric blend. And for that, I actually made it in Donley, Honduras, and the Jamastran Valley, with a lot of Jamastran Valley tobacco, Jalapa Valley Nicaraguan tobacco. So it's a nice full body stout smoke, a lot of balance, very, very flavorful. So I'm digging that one a whole lot now. But again, in total honesty, it could be because it's the newest one. You know what I'm saying? So
man, that is a smoking cigar. That is a hot cigar.
That's what I'm loving right here. You know, so I'm finishing up another one now.
Salute.
So yeah,
salute, man.
Appreciate you, Big Dog.
Thank you. Now you can mute me and go back to mine.
We're gonna go back to Amber. Wait a minute, Sean. You did smoke my cigar. We smoked it at Wise Ass.
But how far into the night was it? That's the question.
No, it was in the middle of the day, and I was getting harassed by Don Williams.
Wait, when was this, Mike?
This is several months ago. We were at Wise Ass. Me, you, Don Williams, Mr. Mike was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I apologize. I didn't realize that was. Man, time flies. I didn't realize that was actually the blend that you were releasing now.
Yes,
so I feel some kind of way because Mike is actually the very first person in the United States that ever smoked a cigar that I made, ever. This is amazing. This must have been what?
Oh wow, this is 90. No, I'm sorry, 06.
What, June or maybe May of 2006?
Yeah. Yeah,
my internet connection for whatever reason is trash right now, so forgive me. But yeah, I literally just come back from getting my cigars out of customs, and Mike was in the parking lot as I was pulling the cigars out. So he's the first person to ever get one of my cigars. So
that's when you're driving the Hummer. That's when you were driving the Hummer.
Hey, I'm gonna call you the comedian. Dude, it's comedy.
I'm the Rodney Dangerfield of the cigar industry.
Hey, what I want to do is, I know we got some other hands raised.
Can we finish up with Amber real quick?
Thank you for your presence, bro.
And before I leave, I'm sorry, I got a little shout out to give. So Eric, Black Star line, I did smoke the red line and blue line tonight. I'm on the blue line right now. I smoked the red line earlier, but other way around. Sorry, I smoked the blue line earlier. I'm smoking the red line now. But definitely shout out to Black Star line. Definitely shout out to Mike, and definitely shout out to you with your birthday over there. Hello, Bayroy.
All the Leos.
Anywho, all the Leos. But yeah, one more question before I go. I do want to know, as far as like what inspired you to want to do your own event? Is it because you didn't see what you would like to do as an event, or did you see that there was a need for what you have to give in the industry?
Okay, that question kind of puts me in a bit of a bind. But
sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
But like I said, I'm always transparent. I did start the project with Atlanta Cigar Week. And we did the first year, the 2016, we did that together. That was a combined effort of all four of us. And I guess we could chalk it up to creative differences, and that resulted in me no longer being a part of that. I decided to continue doing things the way that I do them. I have an amazing group of people that seem to respond to what I do. I only do events that I would go to. That's the first thing. I only do events that I say, oh, if I looked at that event on paper, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and check that out. I only charge a price that I would pay for it. So if it's this amount to get in, yeah, I don't pay just to walk into a building. What do I get? Do I get cigars? Do I get a drink? Or do I get something? Okay, yeah. So that's how I do it. So, and the first year was just like, I'm out here. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how these events are going to go. And I had an absolutely amazing response. And people said, hey, Mike, we like the way you do your events. That's why we're here. And we're going to continue to support your events. So, after that, it was a no-brainer. Like, I'm going to keep doing this until I can't do it no more.
And there we go. All right, I'm done for the night, y'all. Have a good night and happy birthday to Leo.
What's up, man?
Mr. Sherman.
What's up, brother?
What's up, my brother?
Hey, happy birthday to you, Ron. Appreciate your show, Big Mike. Always a pleasure, man. You handing out wisdom, man. You should be charging for that. But
man, you the one with the wisdom, man. Come on, man. We already talked, man.
Tonight has been a pleasure just joining my man for his birthday, listening to the wisdom of Cigar Mike, man. I hope I can make it down into Atlanta to enjoy a smoke with you.
I'd love to, man. I hope so too.
Only thing I want to add tonight, man, if there's anybody in the audience tonight that is even contemplating joining the Kanye campaign, I need you to come forward right now. We can conduct an intervention. We got to take care of it, because that's some madness. That's some bullshit.
We'll talk about
I'm gonna
this
leave it there. You know me, man. I just got to drop that in there. Confess now. Let's
only old boy.
Otherwise, I'm out, people. Hey, love everybody.
Man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Stay ashy.
Stay ashy and
yes,
sir. Mr. Cliff.
I just want to give a shout out to you for your birthday.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
I went a little bougie on your birthday, man. I came out with a little whistle pig.
Oh, okay.
And I'm smoking the late hour. This is my favorite Davidoff. Hey, Sean, you're absolutely right. That Connecticut Cohiba is banging, bro. But my favorite Cohiba will always be the first Spectre that you did. That's my favorite Cohiba. You know, Mike, much love to you, man. You know,
appreciate you.
You've been an inspiration. I'm not just gonna say Atlanta because everybody know you are the king of Atlanta. Atlanta Cigar Week, them guys came in, tried to knock you off your throne. They can't do it. You there. You are the guy. You know, when it comes to Atlanta, if you come to Atlanta, you're going to know about Cigar Mike. You're going to know about Sean Williams. You're going to know about Chris Carey. Them guys, Don Williams, them guys, they always out. So I'm going to say this because I lived in Atlanta. I'm back in Chicago. I'll be back to Atlanta soon. But what I'm saying is that keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
Non-stop, baby. All gas, no breaks.
Yeah, and happy birthday to you too, Corey. And old boy, stop harassing us young folks, man, all right?
Old bull dropping that wisdom, man. Let him speak. Let him use you.
Hey, I'm gonna support Kanye. You know why? Because he crazy like me.
We're gonna send both of y'all. Y'all gonna get joint CAT scans together.
Check it out. Enjoy the experience. I wish I can be there this year, but I'm gonna be there next year. And it's a lot of bigger things to come. We got another question from Hartwell.
So, Cigar Mike, man, first of all, peace and blessings to you, brother. I just wanted to get your take on what you thought about the cigar models and the cigar aficionados on Instagram and these social media platforms and our level of support as African Americans to that community and how they are representing us or not, and what we should do with our clicking power to support them and how we should use that best.
I need to. I'm gonna put my Cash App in here because I'm gonna need to buy some Kevlar. Need to buy a bulletproof vest. And,
I take collections.
I need to bulletproof my car. I don't know how much it is to bulletproof a 95 Camry. That could probably be more than the car's worth. This is what I was. I'm not really known for being politically correct, but
and before you say that, I'm a town business brother. Everything you ever heard about Oakland, I embody. From you know, from you know the old school, you know, laid back beats, too short. I come from that, so I'm asking that as a real question, brother.
Okay, so let me give you a little background on me. I was a restroom valet, a restroom attendant, the cat in the restroom with the mints and the Black and Miles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I had no idea I was gonna be here. It was all hustle. It was all like, hey, I need to get this money. And it turned out that for whatever reason, people actually like me. I haven't figured that out yet. So I'm always on some. You got to get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't do what they do if people weren't paying attention. It's up to you who you pay attention to. It's up to you who you click on. It's just like voting. You know what I'm saying? When you go in that voting booth, that curtain's closed. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who you're voting for. You know what I'm saying? If you look on somebody's page and they got a picture up and they got, 23,000 hits, somebody hitting them. They're not hitting them. They're not hitting themselves. And those are the people who respond to that. So with that being said, everything is out there for a reason. It might not be your reason, it might not be my reason, but everything is out there for a reason. So I don't knock that. You can say, oh man, this dude was selling cigars, smoking cigars in the bathroom. What the hell is he doing here? So you got just as much reason to knock me as you do the next person.
Well said. I mean, everybody has a different angle, and I think for one, I don't discriminate. I don't bash anybody that does things in their own lane. Hey, do your thing. It's going down September 21st through the 27th, and you got to be there. You got to be there.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to be there this year. You better be there next year, because I'm going to be there next year. Bay Royal is going to continue doing this. We got some great things to come. I want to definitely continue this movement. Let's all unite. Let's all promote whatever you're doing. I want to definitely put it out there. And hey, if you're tapped into this right now tonight, you're tapped into everything else that we're doing. This is not about Bay Royal. This is about the Cigar Network. This is about you and me and, you know, everybody else in the industry that are not on the call tonight, but watching right now, wherever you at, the cigar industry. So we want to continue this. I thank everybody for joining in. Please join us next week. We're going to have another special guest. You can't miss it. Yo, shout out to Sisters of the League. And speaking of Sisters of the League that are doing different things, we're going to talk about different topics. It's all about lifestyle, culture, and industry. Like what we've been talking about. Community.
What we love.
So, Cigar Mike, any other details?
No. Well, actually, the thing that I didn't get to was Saturday. So Saturday morning we have a golf tournament for you golf guys who bug the hell out of me about playing golf. So we're gonna have a great time. There's gonna be the world's most obnoxious golf tournament. I'm gonna make sure of it. We have that. We have the tailgate day party. We have the brunch on Sunday, and then we have something that I call the valet party. So for all the people who check out of their hotels at 11, 12 o'clock, we're going to have a valet service outside of our event. So you can bring your bags. The venue that we're using is two exits away from the airport. So you can come, check your bags, party, have a few drinks, grab your bags, get in an Uber, go to the airport.
Let's do it. Shout out to Kana Oakland right now where we're broadcasting, you know, blessing us with a lot of beautiful drinks. Shout out to Sean Williams. Thank you for being a part of it tonight. Let's do this. September 21st through the 27th.
Atlanta Cigar Experience. Atlanta Cigar Experience.
You got to experience it. It's every day. Every day something is different. So, shout out. I thank you guys. Blessings. And all my Leos. Put them up, man. One more shot.